What's good, y'all? It's Chain Chasing, aka Juice, um, content creator, author, whatever you want to call it, entrepreneur. I do it all. And this video is about just talking about my first experience and why I wrote a children's book. The name of the book is called The 1% Kid. So I just want to talk about my story, why I wrote the book, and what it truly means to me.
Yeah. Okay. It's us.
So who am I? Also, this video might get edited, might not. If not, it's gonna be really like lightly edited because I just want this to be real and talk about why I wrote this and what it truly means to me and what I want the impact of this book to ultimately be even long after I'm gone. But let's get into it, man. So who am I? My name's Shane Chasen, like I said, aka Juice, owner of the Real Life Juice podcast, owner of the Word of the Week podcast, and just something that I've done since I've been younger. I've always tried to be different. So I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. I lived there till I was about 10, 11 years old. Then I moved out here to Arizona, Chandler, Arizona, and I've been here for about 8, 9 years. I went to play college soccer at The Ohio State University, my dream school, and I played professionally the last two years. So it's been a long journey for me, but soccer has always been a part of that journey. And as I talk about my story, I talk about also why I wrote this book. Because being a black man or a black child in Cleveland, Ohio, I didn't really see many people of my race or color playing the sport of soccer, which is a sport I loved. So I had this automatically, I stuck out. Automatically, I was a part of the 1%, as seen in the title of my book called The 1% Kid. 1 second. Price, get over here. My dog complaining. Come on, Price. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. But yeah, like I was talking about, that's kind of my story and who I am. I've always been a part of the 1% because of my work ethic, because of my attitude, because of things I want to achieve, because of my race in the sport I played. I've always been a part of the 1%, which kind of led me to coming up to the title of my book called The 1% Kid. But another reason why I wrote the book is because in college at Ohio State in my sophomore year, I was really thinking of transferring. I wasn't getting the playing time I thought I deserved and wanted. And one thing I did was I thought of entering the transfer portal, and I actually did. But one thing I wrote throughout the entire year was to get 1% better every day. And I fell asleep and woke up to that on my whiteboard every day, was to get 1% better every day at whatever it was, whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually, in business, in editing, in any aspect, in leadership, in any aspect that it was. I wanted to get 1% better at something for that day. And that mindset truly shifted my lifestyle. And that year was a great year for me. I transitioned to my junior year of college, and I had a great soccer season, had a great academic season, had a great season of just building relationships, exploring new opportunities, exploring new adventures, exploring new people, exploring new cities. And it truly just made me have a different perspective on life and one that I truly enjoyed. Um, but now I'm going to talk about what the book is about and why I chose the scenes in certain books that I in the book that I did. So here y'all go. This is what the book looks like, called The 1% Kid, by me, and it's illustrated by Xander Nesbitt. He did a great job. He's actually still in college, which is insane, man. I love his illustrations. I'll just give y'all a little look at some of it. Some stuff like this. But yeah, and I wrote this book for my little cousins and one of my best friends, one of my friends that I played soccer with in Arizona, but he unfortunately passed away about 2 to 3 years ago. And he played soccer at the University of Michigan, which is a rivalry school of Ohio State. It's the rivalry, and we were both from Arizona, and not many people from Arizona, if any, went to Ohio State or Michigan, and me and him both did, and that was always our dream, is to play big time college soccer. And he also wanted to play pro, which he ultimately didn't have the chance to do because of his passing. But I wrote this for him as well because of his love for the game and how much he cared about the sport. So whenever I see a book that goes into kids' hands, I just hope they cherish the game and cherish the outlook he had on the sport like he did. So that's another reason why I wrote this book. But the book is about a little kid that has a dream of playing college soccer at his dream university. And his dream university is obviously the Ohio State University. And it talks about the mindset you need to have when achieving, when trying to achieve your goals. You need to have the 1% better everyday mindset to always strive and to achieve and want to get better. It's always, you always have to have a practice, perseverance, and patience in order to achieve your goals, because you're not always going to get what you want when you want it. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to put the daily blood, sweat, and tears in. You're going to have to overcome different obstacles or mountains that come in your way. But this is the reason why I wrote this book, is just to get into as many kids' hands as possible to realize that with the right mindset and practice, perseverance, and patience, they can achieve anything and they can achieve their goal. And that's why I've wrote this book and why I want to get into as many hands as possible. And what I've been able to do with this book is go to certain schools. Was able to read to an elementary school that I didn't go to, but it was in the same school district as that I went to growing up. And that was just a full circle moment that allowed me to, these kids were so excited just to see me go into their classroom, talk about myself, talk about my story, talk about my book, and all of them had just such amazing goals. And I kept telling them that with the right mindset and the right attitude, they can achieve anything in this life and achieve all those goals that they want to achieve, and that they can be a 1% kid, right? And that's just what it truly means to me. I mean, 1% is so ingrained in me and ingrained in my lifestyle that I even got it tatted on me behind my ear, man. I don't know if you can see it, but I got it tatted behind my ear, just to show how much it means to me, right? So that's why I wrote this book. That's what it's about. And some of my future plans with this book is I plan to start a foundation called the 1% Kid Foundation, where I'm allowing kids that don't have the financial needs in order to play club or organized soccer, to give them a scholarship to play a season free, right? No jersey costs, no cleat costs, no travel expenses, all expenses paid by my foundation. So that's something I strive to do in the coming years. And another thing I want to do is I want to get this into every elementary classroom in America. I want it to be a book that is in the standards of different school districts and different areas, different state requirements. So I'm really working hard to achieve this goal of mine. It's not easy, but like I said, it's all about getting 1% better every day and practice, perseverance, and patience. So it's not going to come right away when I want it, but it's going to come eventually. So those are just some of the few goals that I have in regards to my book and that I want to do. And not just that I want to do, but I'm going to do. What I'm going to accomplish. I'm a strong believer in also manifesting things, and you see it before you actually achieve it or before you actually do it. And that's what I'm envisioning right now. I see it. So all I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. I want to say thank you guys that have bought the book already, or seen the book, or got it for someone. It means the world to me. I've had kids say that they want to play soccer like me because they read my book and that they loved my book. And that truly just lights up my day, because I wish when I was younger I had a book like this to read and to gain confidence from, and realize that there's other people that look like me that have achieved greatness, right? So I just want to say thank you. And if you want to buy a copy or get a book or have an author visit or something, just reach out to me, man. Comment below or whatever. I am so open to doing whatever it is to inspire the next generation of young athletes, young educators, young astronauts, young scientists, young engineers, whatever it is. I am driven by inspiring them and being a great role model for them. So I just want to say thank you. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. And I also would like to do a book giveaway and give away one of these books to someone that comments, likes, and subscribes, and just comment below, and I'll pick a winner and I'll send this book out to someone. But like I said, I just want to say thank you. And if you haven't, check out the book, The 1% Kid by Channing Chasen, myself, aka Juice. But much love, stay blessed, and get 1% better every day. So that's all I got. Juice out. Peace.